Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my weight loss journey update number 3. So I was supposed to upload this last night or Sunday, like I normally do Sundays or Mondays, but I just really didn't want to. But you know what, I'm here and I'm doing it. So yeah, last week was shit. Well, no, it wasn't. Okay, so last week was good. I felt really positive all week and I was eating really healthy, but I was putting on weight and I was like, why? I feel like I'm like avoiding looking at the camera because I'm just like, oh, it's not a fun update today. Let's just throw that out there. I don't know. I was just putting on weight and I'm like, what am I doing differently? So I'm just going to keep this update real short because I could waffle on forever. So pretty much last week I gained half a kg, and for me, like I know for a lot of people half a kg is huge, but for me and my weight fluctuations it's not that big of a deal, but it still sucks. Like I still would rather be losing weight. So yeah, that was a bit shitty and it kind of just like made me feel so flat. And so I didn't do exercise, I didn't want to take my measurements, I didn't take photos, and I'm actually okay with it, like, because I was still eating healthy. Like, even though I was putting on weight and all that, well, not like a lot of weight, for me anyway, I was still like, I never once, like, I didn't eat anything that I shouldn't have. And so that for me is the biggest thing, the fact that I'm not craving that kind of stuff anymore. Like chips were always my biggest thing and I just don't care for them anymore. Like I like them, they're nice, but I'm not like, I want chips. Or like, I think if I saw like energy drinks I'd still be like because I found an alternative and it's just the H2, I think it's H2O, or is it pump? I don't know, it's just water, flavoured water that you buy from like the supermarket or the dairy or whatever. And for me, because I haven't been eating anything like sweet or anything like that, like those drinks are so sweet, and so I don't need an energy drink. Like I'm happy with that water that's just got flavouring in it. And I know from the supermarket you can get these little like droplet things that are supposed to be quite good, like 2 calories for the droplets that you put in like a bottle of water. I never used to like them, but maybe I'll like them now, so I might try those. I also am all blocked up and it's because it's so cold. What else? This is going to be so all over the place. Let's just start with like emotions. So I guess let's start with emotion, because I've already said I feel real flat and like unmotivated and just like the whole life sucks kind of thing, you know? Like I'm just like emotionally not feeling it. However, mentally I feel so strong and I feel so determined still and so proud and all of that. So like for me that's really important. Like my mind is the biggest thing and my emotions is just like hormones and like my body, like that kind of stuff that I can change. But mental, I feel like your mental well-being is always the hardest thing to control, and the fact that that's the thing that's in control at the moment makes me feel really happy. Physically, for the past like week I've been feeling really weak, and I don't know if that's because I have been fighting off a cold or fighting off a sickness, I'm not sure. But yeah, just real like bleh. Like one day last week, I don't know what day it was, but my whole body like ached, and it just, I think it was actually Friday. Yes, it was Friday. I wasn't well on Friday. I was gonna go to the gym but I couldn't. I just like came home and napped, and then the next morning we got up early, filmed the sunrise, and then I was just like dead. So I like napped for 2 hours during the day. So that kind of threw me off because I was going to gym on Friday night and Saturday, and I legit, it wasn't like a, oh I don't feel well because I don't want to go to the gym. It was like a legit I don't feel well kind of thing. Oh, I thought I wasn't recording for a second then. Oh, thank goodness for that. I think you can probably tell from this video I don't have much energy. I'm real tired. I'm just not feeling it in terms of goals and that kind of thing. So as I already said, I failed them all. I failed every single one. I had three or four goals last week. I didn't do any of them. And I gained weight. So not a good week. But I still feel like mentally strong and my diet is still okay. I think one of the contributing factors is that Sunday we went out for lunch for Mother's Day. Last night I went out for dinner for a work function. Tomorrow night I'm going out for dinner for a work function. Saturday night we're also going out for dinner with family friends. So I'm just like, all these meals of going out and eating in the same week makes it incredibly difficult. And I think in my mind I've always been thinking I'm going out next week, like it's going to be hard. And so last week I failed because of that. And yeah, I think when you're emotionally feeling flat, it's like, to take photos of myself and to measure myself, I was just like, nah. So in terms of my goal for this week is literally just to keep my mental game strong. Like, I'm not making any goals for working out or losing weight or taking photos or measurements. I just need to bring myself back up to like a positive state, and when I'm emotionally like ready. And I really hope that I do get into the gym this week. Like, I'm hoping later on in the week, as long as I don't get sick, I'll be good. But today I've just been so like grumpy in my head. Like, I've had to hold my tongue with so many things. Like, I hear someone say something and I'm just like, what are you talking about? Like, you're stupid. But I'm like, Jessica, I use my full name, and I'm like, you are grumpy. Do not take it out on them. And I think it's really cool that I feel like I'm very self-aware. So when I'm in that state, I'm like, it's me, it is not them. Like, yes, they did say something silly, but normally you wouldn't even care. It's just because right now you're just like, oh, like, bleh, like, bah, I don't even know, everything sucks kind of thing. Not everything, but just like in terms of weight loss, everything sucks. Yeah, so that's kind of my goal, is to not put on weight. But I'm not very optimistic about that, and I need to be, but mainly just staying strong-minded. So yeah, that's my brief crappy update for this week. Hopefully next week will be a better update. It is still 3 weeks until I go away on holiday. Oh, and overall though, I've still lost 3 kgs. So I've still lost 3 kgs. Like, I haven't gone back up, or like nowhere near where I started. Like, even though I put on half a kg this week, I've still lost 3 kgs. So I'm still super proud about that, and I can't beat myself up too much because I have still lost 3 kgs, and I just need to remember that. So yeah, that's my updates. If you guys have any tips for what to do when you feel like life sucks, let me know. And please give this video a thumbs up for support. Even though I failed everything this week, it would really mean the world to me. Thank you. Bye.